Good morning and welcome to a morning and a little bit of an afternoon of SimRail. Nabil, you are welcome, my man. Good to see you. How are you? Anyone else that's currently tuned in, you are very welcome as well. I'm interested to see how a morning session will go on SimRail. I don't think I've done one before, and if I have, it's been a while ago. Off the rip, I am going to secure what I can see here. I believe it's a freight service. That's good to hear, Nabil. I'm doing well myself, thank you. The numbers have increased, actually way beyond what I was expecting. ASR, good morning, my man. I saw 8 drivers, I think, on INT1 when I first clicked. So obviously, I was the 9th. Somebody else has also joined as the 10th. We are driving the Dragon with 23 wagons of something. We'll be having a VMAX of 80 Ks. Again. And I was thinking before the stream, can my brain be bothered to go HUDless? Can my brain be bothered to work things out? Maybe. Brandon, for me, appreciate it, bro. How much are we sitting on now? To be honest, even if you tell me, I don't know the prices of the trains as they are, let alone the trains that haven't come into the game yet. So I don't have anything to compare to. But I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be we'll be ready to go anyway. 64 knots crosswind gusts. I don't know what airport LEBL is. I'm assuming you're coming off card this stream. What train number are we? I'll find myself on the map. 194. 194.043. Perfectamente. Just gonna zoom out a little bit. I can hear that we're in ETCS territory. For some reason the bot is running with no wipers. I think I like the FOV to be a little bit higher, in all honesty. I feel like we're a little bit too close to the front. Oh, actually, no. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, Barcelona. Oh, crazy. So has the like storm and the winds from the south made its way up, or is this just something completely unrelated? I think I want to take over here. Actually, let's figure out where we are first. We're heading towards Pruskov is in 2 kilometers, so we're roughly around here somewhere. We'll cross Pruskov at 15.8. We have a technical stop at Zyardov, so we'll see what's going on when we get there. For now, I'm taking over. Get rid of that. Where's my cruise control? How does cruise control show up on the display again? I don't remember. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? There we go. Let's get our wipers on. Let's clear our ETCS, whatever it's telling us. I think 70% throttle is around there. Actually, I think we can go at 100% throttle, even though it's raining a little bit. It's good to be driving in the daytime on INT1 for once, as a matter of fact. Oh. Oh, I'll tell you what. Just while I brake, because in all honesty, I don't remember how the brakes work in here. Let me just have the HUD on for now real quick. Okay, I need to hold 9 to release them. I don't just press 6. Okay. I need to wait for the brakes to come off as well fully. Okay. It was a bit too hard on the brakes. I need to know what am I looking for here? Let's see. Let's see when everything is where it should be. This is on 0, this is on 5. I think these two are all I need to worry about, I think. This should be on 5, this on 0. It's the same as it is on a different train, if I'm not mistaken. And I need to wait for the brakes to fully deplete. Okay. I believe we're coming up to red signal. We were coming up to red signal. I actually can't tell what color it is. It looks yellow, but like a weird yellow. I'm not confident it is actually a yellow. So we'll just take it a little bit easy as we creep up on it. Hello, Sarah. Jesus loves you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the reminder. Keep evangelizing. 30 minutes of driving equals around 200 to 300 coins. 30 minutes equals 200 to 300, 1.7k. You've gone in, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. So that I'm not crawling at like 5 kilometers an hour ASR. Doing like a painful little crawl. But yeah, you're right. I can just look at ETCS and that will be enough to tell me what I've got coming. What's this? Oh, air conditioning, isn't it? You can get some air conditioning in here. I'm down with that. Cooling is something better than accelerating than braking. Yeah, to you and anyone else that's very, very serious about their efficiency. I'm not too fussed about that. Not too fussed. We are hauling some steel... What are these called? Coils? Steel coils. Interesting textures. Check DMs. what is awaiting me. Is that in Barcelona? Jesus. What is the purpose of those things? Is it just to like inform pilots that the runway's coming up? We got 91401. No, that's going the other way. I think potentially 16163 coming our way. That could be what we're giving way to. Which is a shame because we've literally just started and we're already going to be delayed. But you know, that's just the usual. That's just the usual. You know, SimRail stuff. I just remembered as well. You don't want to get too close to the signals of ETCS. I think that created quite a big problem some time ago. Oh, it's the ILS antenna. Oh, I didn't. I've actually never known like their exact purpose. So that's cool to know. I didn't even know ILS antennas were a thing. See, that's something that the tutorials or the training stuff on Microsoft Flight Sim should have taught me. I'm gonna turn the HUD back on just to make sure that all is well here. So I mean, lighting's not really gonna matter right now. Sanding, hopefully we don't get to that. Is sanding functional in SimRail? What have we got going on here as well? I think EVC is a safety system? Or is that something completely different? Yeah, what is that? Doorstop? I thought that was like a can, like a squashed can. Right. We are good to go. We actually really have to wait for the brake thing to go down to 0. So we are at a 60 kilometer limit, I believe. How far can we push it as we take off? About 75, 80%, I think. EVC is ETCS computer. Ah, a European Vital Computer. Interesting. I do find it a little bit strange that the faster we go, the more the wheels start slipping. What's the science, physics behind that? An ILS antenna is part of the instrument landing system. There are two main types of ILS antenna. One of them is a localized, obviously you look at the front of the runway, so the radio signals of the pilot, the plane is the left or right of the runway sensor landing glide slope. Antenna is usually off to the side of the runway near the touchdown zone, so signals of the pilot, plane is above or below the correct descent angle. Thank you, nice. So without it, my CA light wasn't on while that was beeping. So without it, our plane's like still able to land, but they'll have to use like their own instrument panels, or are all flights like cancelled? That beep is the road one you accidentally press while stopped. How did I press it? With my mouse or with a keyboard? Is it located where like here, right? Or is it located somewhere else? Is it like the Vectron? Oh, I didn't know that was the thing on here. Right, also, in terms of my speed limits, do I rely on ETCS? ETCS is fine because I know I was limited to 60, but I don't know at what point I was then able to go to 80. So I personally would have just stayed at 60 until I went past a green signal. I don't know if maybe we passed one and I missed it. So I would have been at 60 until now, and then pressed the road runner now that I know I can use it, and then went to 80. ETCS overall signal. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. So it is just like a more manual LZB a little bit, in a way. You can still land without ILS like a visual approach, usual visual references, or other non-precision approaches like VOR, NDB, or GPS approaches, which give less precise guidance than ILS, and every applicable to ILS anyway. Okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember this terminology from a few years ago. Simon, good morning. How you doing, mate? Are you enjoying the remaster? I would assume so. Oh wait, no, you're away. You're missing it. That's such a shame. That's such a shame. Well, all the other ambassadors. I mean, I played a little bit of it yesterday, but as far as I know, a lot of the other ambassadors are producing content on it, so plenty there to get your fill. Yeah, it's just a matter of time, though, right? Just a matter of time. This tells you much more info than LZB, but doesn't give you only the speed curve. Yeah, but I mean LZB in terms of like autopilot LZB, right? This gives you more information, but LZB, it has all the information, it just doesn't share it, and it takes care of everything by itself, and it needs to slow down and it needs to speed up. I say autopilot, AFB, and LZB. If you've got LZB by itself and you don't have AFB, then yeah, this is better. But if you've got AFB active, then that combination is better. Feeling the plastic grass, yeah. Bro, if I don't see a fix for that today, I mean, let's be honest. I really feel, and look, I know the Transport for Wales 142 DLC didn't really hit like that. It's quite a niche within a niche. But I personally don't quite understand how a lot more people are not furious about the whole situation. The fact that we as ambassadors had it and it was working fine. And as we had it the day before public release, an update came and it completely broke it. And it released broken, and it's been broken ever since. So somewhere they've got a build that's fine. And it just hasn't been released. They've released core updates to the game, updates to other DLCs in the meantime, and that one alone has not been touched at all. I just don't get it. So I say, you know, a fix should come out today, but we know that there's a high chance it just won't, unfortunately. Haven't watched any of the videos yet. Did they do anything to curb the underpasses? I don't know. That would have been good to check. I'll tell you as much as I can about Kern from yesterday's stream, and that was that the exterior hasn't really been touched, so it still looks trash. Like, the church looks nice now, cool, but the whole surrounding area just looks, it's still as bad as it was before. So it's definitely not a remaster to the extent that GWE was remastered, but I still feel like they could have done a bit more. Usually with non-precision approaches, it gives you horizontal guidance to stay on the correct course, while the pilot has to judge the descent themselves. Usually you will have to step down altitude at certain points. The ILS would be smooth, continuous glide. At the minimum descent altitude / height, the pilot will be able to go on way to continue landing. So in like foggy weather, What would happen in that case? Would the plane have to divert to a different airport with ILS? We don't have announcements, Simon. There are no announcements. I'm happy to be corrected. Go around and try again. No, but I mean, it is like heavy fog, and the pilot can't see the runway. Yeah, nothing's been done with the timetable. Nothing's been done with the timetable. I mean, it's nice to just do the whole route and not see a train with weird looking headlights and stuff like that, and the smoke out of the diesels now is a lot more pronounced. It's a nice little touch, definitely I think needed. I think all the routes in the game should be brought to the standard, but you know, I feel like a particular standard has been set with the GWE1. Just divert to an airport better. Okay, yeah, cool. I thought so. Ideally with ILS could be one without, and if there's better weather, you're in luck. Hello, Siafi, how you doing? Thought the page said announcements. As far as I know, they wanted to bring in announcements, and there were complications. So I think, as far as I'm aware, the plan is to do it at some point, but they're not currently in the game. I don't recall hearing any at Kern Station. Don't recall hearing anything in the ICE that we drove. I don't know if you would or not. It's an ICE1, maybe not, but yeah. Because there have been a few complaints about that. How to train Cam R. Safi, I don't know what you're trying to say, sorry. I would say it's very nice to drive in the daytime on here. It's been like a year since I've driven SimRail like this. It's nice. It's nice. Where are we due to stop again? Zyardov, but what kilometer post? Milepost. What's ZSM GSR? Nothing I should worry about, right? 43.1. Where are we at the moment? I haven't got a clue. I mean, I think we should just have a green light. No pun intended. The sound is going crazy. Okay, it's fine now. It keeps like crackling and cutting out. I don't know if that's to do with like the acceleration. I don't know, like the .mp3 for the acceleration is just bugging out. Or .wave. No announcements for the route. Okay, that's confirmed then. Thank you. Was that Grodzic? So we're not too far. I would like to see the mileposts ideally, so that I can sort of know for myself. Seems like it's a lot to ask at the moment. I won't say I'm excited for it, Simon, but I'm looking forward to... I don't know. I'm looking forward to experiencing it, I think. Yeah, I think it would be cool. I think it definitely would be cool. I don't think I'll do more than like 2 streams on it at most. But this is how it should have been implemented from the beginning, man, no doubt. If it was implemented this way, if just the whole Thomas thing was implemented from the get-go with its own game, or even just with its own map, even if it was still within TSW, but with its own map, I don't think people would have been as mad. 31.4. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know if you're joking, ASR, and you're making like a TSW joke, or if you're being serious. I mean, I think the definition of a remaster at this point is quite a grey area. Is a remaster just TOD4? Is it TOD4 and TSW6 features such as announcements, suspension, the lot? I don't think anyone really knows. I think at the remaster's complete base is TOD4. And then I guess anything else is down to whatever the developer decided to do. Apparently this is the work of a third-party developer, and it's their first time. This is like their first project, and I do hope that they interesting. I do hope that they do better. I think not that. I mean, the 2D4 stuff is done. You know what? No, I was gonna say it was done well. Not with the grass. No, they need to either do better or just not do it again. Just not remaster anything again. To be like I was saying yesterday, as we saw the grass all like plastic looking, as ASR puts it, I was saying all they needed to do to have caught this was run the route. Literally run the route, and whatever numbers have been applied to the grass material texture, just make whatever additions needed to be made. Or sorry, changes, whatever changes needed to be made. The fact that the remaster's really, like, it was previewed with that issue, it's releasing with that issue, it's a little bit embarrassing in my opinion. It's a bloody TOD4 update. It's not a whole new route. It's not a whole new locomotive. It's just a bloody update to some of the lighting. I can't imagine it being too difficult. Maybe tedious, yeah, but difficult? I don't think so. It's just not good enough. To me, a remaster's bringing it up to the current game standards. Anything else isn't. Oh, see, I would use the word upgrade only in a situation where either an extension was added or maybe a timetable as well. I'd call it an update, like, oh, the route's been updated. I think for me that's the best term. The route's been updated to TOD4 lighting standards. But yeah, when we talk when we use the word remaster, that word tends to cover all sort of all possible bases. So all the features plus the lighting. Yeah. You're not trolling ASR. That's a little bit disappointing. That was quite like obvious. So the map and stations look really true to the stories and TV series that they're exploring. Them is really exciting. Absolutely. And I'm someone who didn't even get to. My Thomas thing was sad because I had a few toys, but the time Thomas would start on TV would be the time we would leave for school. It hurt me so much, honestly. Like, I would try and get like every last second of it. I'd watch like 5 minutes. It'd be on for about 5 minutes before we had to leave. I would try and lap up every second, man. So my knowledge of like the map and certain locations and stuff like that is quite limited. But I was into it enough to want to go for it myself. "32 sounds playing at the same time is the limit." Is that not the same issue that TSW has with Unreal Engine? That's the reason that sounds just disappear. Absolutely, Simon. Absolutely, and you share the same testament as quite a few people that I've seen speak on the topic on the forums, and I agree with it completely. The thing is, I would be worried if this was completed, because ultimately there was no rush. Nobody knew it. We didn't know publicly that it was coming. We didn't. I didn't even know as an ambassador it was coming until about a month ago. So it came out very, very late. So there's no pressure. There's no rush. You know, the timetable was done already. There's no deadline needed. If you're a third party, if it's truly a third party, as it's been said, then there would have been no rush, no need to try and cut corners here and there. And so it makes me think that unfortunately, this is just that particular developer's standards, which is why I said I don't want them working on anything else. I don't want them to do anything else with remasters. Just either take some time out and practice and do it properly, or just maybe look into doing something else. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. It's not by force. I'd say the SK is a bare bones remaster, and GW is partly a remake. Remake actually isn't the craziest way to describe that. I just wouldn't call that a remaster at all. It's been updated. It's been updated. I think the new timetable was an upgrade. That's where I'd use the word upgrade specifically. But for what we've seen just now, I think update is it defines it pretty well, in all honesty. I kind of forgot I could just use electrodynamic brakes. You reckon they rushed the remaster so they had something else for Festival of Rail? I mean, they had the East Coast Way there, and a lot more people. I think people are more excited over that as well, especially with the 171 arrival. I really struggle to see a reason, in all honesty, man, for why it's been done the way it is. Like, the only reasonable reason I can think of is just lack of experience, lack of quality. No way I've ever been given a substitute signal. What are we doing here, Zyardov? What are we doing here, man? This is a bot doing this, by the way. I'm not quite sure of the reason. Hello, Novinus. I did forget about the poor ED break, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, is there anything that I need to do as I go past this light? Do I still need to do? Is there something that I still need to do? Do I need to do something now? I have to override the EOA. How do I override the EOA? Didn't we try this last time and it didn't work? Hopefully it's going to work this time. What does EOA stand for so that I can understand it? End of authority, okay. I feel like I've been told that before. It rings a bell. It was a Pendolino. It just bugged out. I remember it was last week, I think. We were driving the Pendolino and then the ETCS just shut itself. East Coast Remaster was a good thing. Would have been even better, the extension. Absolutely. Oh my god. That cannot, bro. That cannot be stated enough. Honestly. I won't necessarily buy the 171 first day, but looking forward to the improvements. I'll come in. I mean, I'll have videos out on it, Simon. The day before release, and I'll stream it the day before release as well. If you want to take a look at it. So, what speed limit would I be limited to right now, ASR, having gone through a substitute with a red? What would I be limited to? Simon, I think every TSW player would be happy, man, old and new. When you look at the likes of, you know what, for me, okay, are you saying just... Okay, new train, new timetable, yeah. When you look at the likes of NTP, TVL, especially... Like, how much stock have we got now from like just trains, for example, that can layer on? You know? Okay, I guess I'm limited to 40. Press on a speedo and it will show max speed. Oh. There are several things that I've learned here for the first time on this train. Doing a school run on Thuringo World. Those school runs are always very interesting to me, like fascinating to me. We don't have them here. Oh, yeah, the German classics as well. Oh, man. Literally, that, bro, if a third party could come in and just provide that combo for us, new route, sorry, new train, new timetable, and, you know, remaster. Oh, man. That would be great. Honestly, it would be fantastic. Okay, ASR, why... Okay, I can see that my speed limit drops to 20. No problem. But why did it do that? Why did it emergency brake me and everything? I have to slow down to 20 before the signal. Okay. What's the reason for that? Do I have to override anything again? Absolutely, Simon. Even on top of like what we've got in the game already, that could layer on. Press main and then start. Am I good to go? I see an eye icon, like the side of an eye. We don't get to all of this on the tutorial for ETCS. It goes in depth, to be fair, but not this in depth. What's the 20-kilometer thing about then? So we're doing substitute signal. Okay, I don't remember that. If it does, then fair enough. School runs here are very common, and I find it fascinating that some don't. But is that a thing that's common, like in big cities as well? Is that regularly done in big cities? Glossop desperately needs it. How off is the Glossop timetable? Because it's not like it's a super old route. The best sweets. It didn't need, well, regarding Cross City, it didn't need a remaster in terms of like Todd 4 and stuff. But it needed a new timetable. You're in OS on-site mode, 20 km/h limit. Right, but before that though. So is it from signal to signal 40 km/h limit, but then when you get to the next signal, you have to be at 20 by the time you get to it. I'm surprised with all the 56 requests. Is it 56 or 52? No, we've got the 52 in the game, isn't it? With all 56 requests, I'm surprised no one's come out to do it. Our next technical stop we're due for at Rogov, quite a while away. If you had slowed down 20 km/h and did main start before the other signal, it would put you in full supervision mode and be clear to line speed. I mean, I'd like to say I'll remember that for the future, but I don't know how often I will find myself in that situation. Unfortunately, I am holding up 2 trains directly behind me because of that. It shouldn't have happened in the first place, to be honest. Piccadilly, of course, yeah. Manchester Piccadilly needs buffing out. Half-hourly DMU service. What's the half-an-hour DMU service run by? So for Piccadilly, we'd need the obviously the Voyager and the Pendolino in there. If I slow down to 20 km/h for the signal, it would also have given you FS mode. Okay, so does that apply for any time I'm under a substitute signal, or did that have anything to do with the... Well, yeah, no. Is that any time I'm under a substitute signal? Pass the exact same train, same 2 trains at exactly the same time, every time. The only bother for me is that, like, if that was how it really was, I actually wouldn't have an issue with it. But it's the fact that it's not, it doesn't replicate the real life timetable even for the time period. That's what bugs me. Anytime you're under substitute signal in ETCS level 2, level 1 is different. Okay. And this 2 here means level 2. In the area 142s and 150s run the DMU server, both of which we have in the game. Right. I don't know. I guess one could say they can't test properly without the train. But it's happened a few times in the past. And I don't know why when developers test the timetables or create the timetables, why they don't just leave gaps. Just leave gaps for everything that's missing. So that should we get a DLC that is that train that's missing, it just slots right in. If all the timetables were for all the routes were created that way, the game would be so much better, man. And it means that the developers that are coming out with that particular train have more in the way of marketing for it as well. In level 1, you can pass substitute signal without having to do any shenanigans. Oh, okay. Oh man, there's so much to it. Okay. Again, realistically, the chances of coming up and experiencing a substitute signal like that again is very, very low. But I do hope that when and if it happens again, I'll be prepared. I'm surprised no one's even made the modded timetable for Glossop. But I guess like it's not the most kind of like favorable route. I mean, even with all the bells and whistles of a proper timetable, I think it would still be a rather feeble route. Just in its like simplicity, it's short running. Okay, thank you, ASR. Oh, we're on our way to Vodge. Should get there at 1:30. So quite a way to go. Got some nice little fog rolling in. There is quite the traffic jam behind me, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm pulled aside at any point to let trains pass, we will be held for a long time. Would you, in that case, Simon, rather not have them slot in at all? If it was between having the wrong operator and not having it at all. 90% ETCS, I'm not mad about that at all. ETCS with cruise control. What does this icon mean over here? This one. Is that a horn? For me to sound a horn? What history does it have that people would be interested in? That's the thing. You pick it up every so often. It would be a route that serves that purpose. It's a cute one to just pick up every now and again. But there's not really much in the way of longevity for it. Which I guess there's nothing wrong with. But just in terms of sort of like popular, like how much people would want it, for example, to be remastered. W6B is a code for the sound horn sign. Ah, okay. I mean, at that point, it might as well sound the horn itself. What's the point in getting me to do it? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I'm holding them both back. Well, I'm not, bro. There's 3 trains behind me that I can see. No, 4. There's 4 trains behind me, and they all, if I'm not mistaken, they're all passenger services. I don't know if many people would buy for that, Simon. I don't know if many people would buy it. Personally, I don't think it's bad value. That's actually a very decent price for what you get, theoretically. But would people pay to have a better Glossop line? I don't think so. I don't see it being worth the dev time. Two trains smelling my ass. Thank you, man. That's great. I don't know if it should be the last priority, but it's definitely not top 10, dare I say. I like the headlights and the fog of like the oncoming trains. Should I have like my high beams on? I should probably, isn't it? I think this one's really bright. One has a few stops along the way and takes a different line at the moment. You can be put in a siding. Okay. The thing is, can I trust a bot to maneuver all of us properly? From what I've seen so far, I have my doubts. Dare I say, good sir? I need like a monocle. We'll pay you back money. Oh.
You can't give us some financial support. Okay, please give us a credit, and we will give you back money.
Thanks.
After the war.
That's dangerous territory, Simon. Same as Cross City. Okay, yeah, okay. When you now make that comparison, it does start to become a little bit more realistic. I guess it might help that it's been years as well since you purchased it. I'm assuming you got it like around when it came out. So it's not like you're paying twice in quick succession for it. It is a route that needs rescuing, yeah. No, I hear that. It is a route that needs rescuing. I just don't think... If I had the means and the genius to do it, looking for profitability at the end of it, I don't think I would deem it worthwhile. That's the only thing. The Ring of World never disappoints. For me, when I was running it over and over and over and over and over, I did start to somewhat get bored of it. I started playing the other routes. But in terms of quality, you can't argue. There is absolutely no argument to be made. Who's Gwen, ASR? There's a modern PC that replaces the Glossop 323 with the one from Manchester Airport. There is, yes. There is. Doesn't do much for the route, unfortunately. It would make the current route more appealing, but then people would need to make 2 different purchases. And yet they could bundle them with a nice little deal. They probably won't. But how much is Glossop line? Like, would you pay right now today if you let's say what you've done, what you've suggested has occurred, right? The route is out, and the bundles, the whole remaster thing has happened. Would you be willing to pay the full price for the experience? Would it be worth it for you? A380 landed successfully in LEBL. What are you like watching, like some live stream of the airport ASR? Gwen is a Skinovich dispatcher. Oh, okay. I don't think we're too far. It was reduced the route with the remasters come out. But like with the Great Western Express, for example, I think it was only on sale. The sale that it was on just happened to coincidentally coincide with the release of the remaster. I don't think that was like... I don't think the two were connected. Did Birmingham Cross City receive a like its own specific sale when the Cross City 170 timetable came out? Oh, I'm here now, ASR. I wouldn't know, mate, because I'm barely seeing... Okay. Well, I'm at 62.4. I mean, I'm not at the main Skianovici in bold and capital letters. I'm in the region, I guess. I'm thereabouts. Crossover is 20 quid. In a sale though, right? If there's a sale at the time of release, then cool. But then even then, that would be temporary. It would eventually go back to full price, which I actually don't know what full price is. You said 20 quid. I have no memory of Cross City. The annoying thing is, I paid for that route myself. I guess I could have got it. I don't remember if I was ambassador by then. No, I think it was before I became ambassador. I bought that route. Nah, I think I bought it full price. I'm not gonna lie to you. I bought it on the day the 170 came out, and I'm pretty certain. I have to check through, like, I don't know, my Steam receipts or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I paid full price for the Cross City route plus the Regional Railways DLC, and then obviously I think I don't remember how much the main thing was. Fog and heavy rain. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this atmosphere. I'm not gonna lie. This is really cool. I wish just the rain effects were a little bit better. ASR, I haven't bloody installed the delivery thing. We're due to finish this at like in an hour and a half around thereabouts. If we're still around, I actually don't know what the process is like of installing that. Yo, look at that red light all the way over there. I don't know whether that's a signal or what, but that looks really nice in the distance. This game can be so beautiful, man. 22, okay, £19.99 for. Okay, so yeah, Simon called it then 20 quid. Oh, that's a train light. Oh, hey, do we have lights on the back of this, or is it just it's just the two boards, isn't it? That's a little bit dangerous. It's foggy and rainy as a CSW journey mode. So the funny thing is, you're right, it is foggy and rainy, but it looks so much better. I don't know, it's the fog. The fog by itself looks so nice. Much better than what we see in TSW. I can't explain it. It's just really nice. It's like around like this distance. It just looks so beautiful. It's given like early morning vibes, like early like sunrise, like a winter sunrise vibe. Sim annotations when? All the annotations we need are here, big boss. These are all the annotations we need. That guy has never been more important with his little light. Alright, Simon. Enjoy your lunch, my man. Have a good day. What do you mean it's 1 PM ASR? Can you see the time on the radio? ChatGPT vibe approved. Please, no. Yeah, that's why I said early morning vibe. I didn't say, oh man, look at this, the early morning fog. I said it's given early morning, winter early morning vibes. Turn on the desk light. Is that the key to more vibes? Do I even know where the lights for that are? How do I turn on the desk light? Next to fog light. Not very visible is one way to put it. It does, yeah, listen. Bro, all the lighting, man. I'm yet to see any lighting in this game aside from that sunset bug. That disappointed me. What side? What is... As far as I know, according to my guide, the one triangle with the truck inside just means that there's a level crossing ahead, but it doesn't mean sound your horn, right? Because the one that means sound your horn is different. There's two of them. Known bug, okay. I guess I'll still respect ETCS and what it's instructing me to do. Camera dead. Known bug since the last update, or known bug since 3 years ago? One month ago, okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't imagine that being a bug that takes too long to fix. Also, I absolutely hate this. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. I hate this. What setting do I need to change to stop this from happening? Please tell me I can change that. We deal with that enough in TSW. I'm a numpty, you know. I could have made this like a YouTube video if I recorded it. I've been wanting to make another SimRail like end-to-end run with no HUD for a while. I don't think it will do very well, I'll be honest, but I think it'll be a cool video to make. Discord doing a Roblox with the age verification. Well, apparently, I learned today, pardon me, that that's only for like 18 plus servers. So if Discord is asking you to provide age verification evidence, then it's better that you don't tell anybody about it and expose yourself. Ugh, I'd rather not ASR. I'll live with it. I can live with it on TSW. I can live with it on SimRail. People like to make a fuss, Nabil. When do people not make a fuss? I think there was an initial panic. There was an initial panic about it. And, you know, people just hear from someone else and then, you know, Chinese whispers. And we all know how that goes in today's age. Interesting ASR. So last year, you had to sound your horn at the singular crossing signs. How do you say whisper in Dead Asia? I've actually never known. Oh wait, that's a 40 limit, right? Not like that's not a red. Still try and slow down for it. Oh, you called it ASR? There's no trains immediately behind me. Bro, never believe any company that says that they don't store your data. It's an absolute lie. Turn off the mic and overlay become a YouTube video. You want me to? This could be a lengthy stop. We are due to leave it at 1:02. Ay. Nah. Surely not. I don't even have God mode and 4x here. Surely not. Yeah, I have slowed down a little bit earlier, haven't I? But bro, listen, there's no one immediately behind me. This is due to be a very, very, very lengthy stop. So I don't see any harm in, you know, what did you say earlier? Crawling is better than stopping and going. I mean, we're not stopping and going, but you know. I think I've provided a reasonable reason for crawling. Nabil, that would be great. I don't mind giving way to that train. I don't mind pulling aside and giving way to that train. But if I'm actually going to be held for almost 1 hour, because real life, I wouldn't mind, you know. Put my feet up, put some Netflix on. Yeah, if anything, Nabil, just to make it, you know, realistic, let the train go past me, and then release me afterwards. But honestly, bro, do what you want, man. Welcome to the freight experience simulator. And you know what? I'm very happy with it. Like, honestly, if I was playing single player and bro, this is the equivalent of like doing like a long haul flight, doing a long haul flight, and then just like being on autopilot for 6 hours. Okay, you know, we're not going to be stopped for 6 hours, but you know, you get the gist. It's so, bro, the whole map is bots, man. I mean, there's 9 drivers. It went up to like 14, I think. I saw 14 at one point, and now we're back down to 9 drivers. I don't think we'd be causing anybody harm at any point. Bro says role playing in SimRail is wild. My guy, why are we playing SimRail if not to role play? You know what, ASR, like that? Stop the train, secure everything, and then go to the toilet, get a coffee, something to eat. And you know what? I love that. As a matter of fact, I actually do need to use the bathroom, so I will go and do that. I've got my sweets here to keep me busy. I'll be honest, if this was single player, I would legit just ride it out. Like I'm doing a freight service, like this is it. There has to be something that differentiates the experiences. And I can't have a freight service feel like I'm doing a Pendolino service. You know, then there's no like, I don't get anything out of doing this, out of doing a freight service. What is your character in your picture? I've always wondered. Where is it from? Hello, Jordy. How you doing? You're on YouTube today, mate. Wait. Wait, who told you about that? In the US, you get power over passenger trains. Yep. Yep. 100%. 100%. That would be the US experience. Yes, I've turned it back on. I have the power. Have I not cleared the track for this freight train to our right yet? I have. Yeah. I like the running sounds. You're gonna make me put on my microphone there, Bill. I should have had it on already anyway, realistically. Bro, I bang it first time every time. 194043 to dispatch. Thank you very much. Message received. Ooh, 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 ooh. shades. Where's the loco brake? That's what I wanted to do. Just looking at the ETCS screen makes me angry at baseline 3.6. Bro, you might as well be speaking Chinese. Just going out for a quick smoke break. And a piss. Oh, talking of a piss, I actually need to go. Ah, people, I'm back. Sorry. Yo, Els, what are you telling me, bro? I had a friend on here with a similar channel name as the game. Could it potentially be the developers? Thank you very much, Nabil. Let's get the map back up. My tablet locked itself. Oh yeah, what, 20 limit, isn't it, ASR? Okay, now we're good. Good stuff. Still got a nice bit of fog. Els is going to be here for the next 16 seconds. And if anyone wants to tell him, let him know now. I don't hope before he comes back in an hour and 15 minutes. A Serbian dude. Apparently in Poland they can't tell if there's a train between you and the signal. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. What's new? Chilling, bro. Chilling. I was working that. Your name's Blue. I like this. It's like a new you. It's an opportunity for it's an opportunity for a fresh start, man. I like this. It's got a nice shape. Where else do these trains operate? Do they operate in Czech? Lurking on both, appreciate you, Jordy. Honestly, mate, especially on you on the YouTube side of things. Every view helps, man. Every little helps, for real. As though we're right. No, so that's Tesco. Tesco are right. Blue is the sky. I like this version of Els, man. Appreciate you, bro. It's also funny that they uploaded the regulation. So passing red and ABS blocks is now 40 kilometers an hour instead of 20 kilometers an hour, but didn't bother to update ETCS to abide to the new regulation. That's sort of the benefit of having a digital system, isn't it? That it can be remotely tended to. So it does make you think, ¿por qué? I can't say enough how much I appreciate cruise control. And the funny thing is, I don't use it for like car games. I use it for truck games. But I will never use it in real life. I actually would tell a lie. I've used it a couple of times and I've liked it. Maybe I just need to drive more. but May 2025 regulations on ETCS because yes, deal with it. That's the solution. Whether you like it or not, deal with it. You want like the full SimRail experience. It's basically a cab ride now. I'm not gonna comment on that, Els. We're starting afresh. I'm gonna turn a blind eye to that. Maybe at some point, Els. Sorry, ASR. Maybe at some point, man. Like after the Cars DLC comes out. Does a limited speed automatically take you back up to the limit once you like release the brakes? Oh, that's a crazy statement, bro. That's crazy, but I'm with you. I'm with you. I understand. I got you. I told you, bro. It's a fresh start. I mean, safe country roads, ASR. See, the country roads here, it doesn't make sense to use cruise control. It doesn't make sense at all. So, for you know, as far as I know, it would only really make sense for the highway. It's weird. So we call it the motorway here. But then the road code is called the highway code. But then it covers all the roads, I guess. So maybe there's no relation. Oh, you have to press the accelerator all the time. Okay, so you basically drive as normal, but the car has like a limit, like a soft limit, like a soft limiter, basically. Yeah. I actually didn't know that. It's good to know. Another very cool like cruise control feature is adaptive cruise control. It works like trash, I'm not gonna lie, in the truck sims, but in the real world it's great. Especially when it can like bring your car to a complete stop and then start it moving again when the cars in front are moving. That could work in the city, but I feel like it would be most efficient on the motorway. I've decided I'm not going to bother with sounding the horn where it's not necessary. I'd love to know what this text means on the ETCS. Just give me some information about something. Why am I being taken down to 60? Is it just because of the train ahead? I'm aware of it, Els. Thank you, mate. I'm trying to give you the full immersive experience, the full cab ride experience. POV or a train driver in Poland. It means fault detector, no fault. Thank you. That seems like a lot of words to tell me that there's no fault. Windows appearing open or shut is quite cool. Okay, is this like a... What's going on here? I think we're just catching up to the train ahead. I didn't think we'd be catching up to it at all. Oh, would you rather unmute myself, ASR? No worries, bro. I got you. I'd love to reply to you, Nabil, but you know, ASR's gotten me to shut up now. Are you sure, ASR? I don't want to ruin your immersion. How many hours do you have in SimRail? I'm curious. Leeton rebuild inspired by Reddit. New train details like windows appearing open or shut. That's very cool. AI traffic. That's very cool. New coastal route, new destinations. Obviously, that's the Riviera line. Very, very cool. I do want to drive on that, Nabil. I'll be honest. I do want the 800 stuff to drive there. New class 230 battery unit. New class 180. New class 150. Wait, so what's the... Oh, do we already have the GWR livery? I forgot about that. I thought that was going to be new. How much is the pack? The class 800 pack again? Suspension full release. Oh. Can they do it as well as Croydon implemented it in I'm gonna bring my face back. In what's it called? Yeah, in Croydon. Oh, 4,000. Oh, you sorted me out, bro. You're a real one. Actually, on some videos, you do get yapping. I see Lockfuhrer yaps. He reads all the signals out loud and what they mean. Back up to 12 drivers now in INT1. I did have an artist approach me about that recently, but I'm not quite in the best position to have that work done at the moment. Even the artist that done my logo, I'll probably get her to sort me out. Yeah, I was given a few examples of what the result would look like, and I really liked it. It's like everything you're saying. Everything you're saying. So I do want to do it at some point. Hopefully before summer. I know that's quite a way away, but it would be nice to get it done before then. Although ultimately, to be honest, I don't really know, in terms of like channel growth, I don't know how much of an effect that's going to have. I think a lot of it comes down to content. Yeah, I mean, it's mad because when the last artist approached me and she showed me examples of her work, I really liked it. And I was like, oh man, why didn't you approach me before? And it was like a quarter of the price that I paid for what I've had done so far. My SimRail map's lagging behind a little bit. It's just now that I'm crossing that train that we just passed like 10 seconds ago. Train's been at Guluzhki for quite a while now. The train ahead. I'm starting to wonder whether it was a good idea letting that train through. Like, it makes sense. It makes complete sense, but I feel like I've been paying the price for it since. Oh, is it 2 trains? Okay. I'm assuming the first one was an express train. Okay, nice one. Yeah, that express one is long gone. I don't think I saw that at all on the map. When are they gonna fix that weird stuttering of the bots, man? But that train is still there. '61 and almost like Vodge. Wow. Yeah, it's flying. I just saw it. I mean, it makes sense. It's always good knowing there's nothing behind me, though. I'm not holding anyone or anything up. Why are there 3 joint sounds? Oh my god, it's 3 axles. You know, I've never noticed. I've never noticed this train has 6 axles. Why did it slow down so much? That train is still posted up there. Bro, AI's being AI, man. This game's been out for what, 5 years at this point? All these empty sidings are so depressing. Now that train started moving. Now, performance isn't a factor. Even if they want to use it as an excuse, it's not a good one. Can we find out how many people are on the Xbox servers? Doesn't seem like it. Only the PC numbers are available. I think it's probably 2, yeah, for real. Genuinely. That was such a flop, man. I really wonder how much resources they put into that. SES could never, right? Remains to be seen. It's the hope you enjoy at the end that gets me. Like, here's this depressing information and depressing content. Hope you enjoy. That's so sad, man. And realistically, with the situation being what it is, I don't see... Sorry, Nabil, I missed your previous message. Or your last message. I just do not see the devs bothering to release those DLCs or to just update or just to just maintain the game or the servers on Xbox. There's literally no point. Even if they brought in all the updates together right now, the VOD, ET22, everything, it would have zero effect. Zero effect. What they needed to do was have the German and the US roots in the game. I think that was their only chance, in all honesty. Basically playing the 2021 build, yeah, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Why you would do that for a console release, I don't know, man. I really don't know. That title or description or whatever it is from British Ace is one for the history books, man. It just sums up the situation perfectly. And that was what, a week after the Xbox release? Or within a week? Around a week, yeah. Makes sense, if I remember correctly. That's dire, man. That's really, really, really bad. I think it was important that the port done well. And I'm just hoping that that doesn't affect the PC version in any way at all. That would really suck. I really wish, I don't know, like the suspension effect is not bad, but it doesn't make me feel like, I'm there, you know. We need VR, man. Like, bro, all the resources that they spent on porting the game over to console, they should have spent on bringing VR into the game. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that sucks, man. It would be nice if they released like the costs of the new route so that people could prepare. If they really want people to enjoy the new stuff and keep people playing the current version, I think it would have been a good idea. I'm gonna give this map a little refresh. Struggling a little bit. Where's my service number? $4K is a lot. No doubt. I guess I could run the route in a Voyager if it comes down to it. I wouldn't mind doing that. Go back to the chat when we spoke about it. I mentioned both. And you were very quickly like, okay, cool, I'll get you the Voyager. So you didn't have to grind anymore. I always, you always, man, Lord, L's. Oh no, I wanted both. But like, if I just had one, I was easy, you know? I wasn't too fast. 150 kilometers an hour. Let's go. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was Duke of War in Garden City. Is ETCS coming to an end for this section? Am I gonna have to use my brain now and pay attention? What are you doing about the truck sims, Nabil? What's your decision? Are you gonna do 1.58? I can go up to 80, right? Oh no, I can't. I can go up to 80 at 16. Oh, the number's going down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd be fine with either one. Doesn't mean that I didn't want both though. I need to you had grinded enough by that point. I felt bad. $16.4 was it, or 16.8? 16.4. I'm not upset. I don't have the I don't have the 800s, but it's just that for the coastal routes, for the coastal route, I would have preferred it. But I'm more than happy to do it with the Voyager. More than happy.
And we will give you back money after the war.
I do, yes, and I'll give you back money. I think now we just hold 80 until we exit the map. After the update, yes. Roblox are so fascinating, man. Habbo Hotel could never. Aren't there announcements already though on BR? Just not as good as the SCR ones. I don't see why they don't chase after it, to be honest. Not as good, yeah. If the developers of SCR could do it, so could they. Why does red just come out of nowhere, bro? I mean, I don't know. Like, I respect their vision, right? Like, if you're passionate about the railway and opening the door for like the next generation to get involved, it's a positive thing to do. I'm curious to know how much effort BR have actually made towards getting the announcements at the same quality. Hopefully, I mean, it's quite like an important part of what the game is actually about. I'm surprised it hasn't been done already. I guess if you've got announcements as it is, it's not like a super priority. You're more focusing on things that aren't in the game at all, like new routes and stuff. I have no idea why I'm being stopped here, by the way. I don't see anything on the map that would be a reason for why we're stopped here. Okay, the crossing wasn't secured. Is that it? The barriers have just gone down. What? Why is the left side... I'm getting trolled, bro. Okay, I've got yellow now as well. I don't understand what's going on here. 100%. 100% watch. I don't doubt that for a minute. 100%. Interesting AI traffic happening here. Working windmills are cool, but I can't imagine it being very complex to develop. Yeah, but SCR not having them doesn't mean that they're complex in any way. SCR doesn't have any physics implemented. Adios. It was a pleasure. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Sounds about right. Realistic physics are a lot more complex. This is an interesting one. It's another freight one with a train that I've been waiting to drive for a while. But it's got like 2 different things that it's hauling. Nah, tracks. It's got like 2 normal wagons that show up as like grey. And then plus another thing, there's 2 of something else. I'm not quite sure what that something else is. It's a PWE type of service. What's that? I'm looking at the spawn list. The wiki.simrail one. I don't know when it's actually going to become available to drive, but it's starting at Krakow. I think maybe when it gets to the main station. It's moving fairly quickly, to be fair. There's a guy that streams... Oh wait, this is a short one. Ugh, 6 minutes. You know what? I'm intrigued as to what it's actually taking. What is hauling. And I get to drive the tracks for a bit. Can't complain. Don't think I'll be doing that for a while. It's a lot of freight. Like most of what's spawning is freight. I need a bathroom again, man. Tweaking. It's all passenger coaches. It looks all passenger coaches. I don't know why it appeared differently. I'm gonna drive it anyway, 6 minutes or not. I'm driving it. It's the tracks, man. How long has it been since I've driven this? Let me have a bit of fun. We're gonna crack over in the nice and sunny weather. You love to see it. When I need to clear the safety systems, where are they? Where am I going to see them show up? Are they going to show up here? Krakow Plazov is 2 kilometers behind. It didn't bother. Oh, what? To take the train there? Ah, bro, I'm not even gonna. I love that type of thing. Doesn't make any sense. Let's see what we can see that's different about the last 2 coaches. What, 2,000 extra? Or are you talking about your own account? Oh, nice one, bro. You're going in. Appreciate it, man. I mean, they are different. They're like dark blue as like their main color. What are they? Sleepers? They are sleepers. Neither have I, bro. Neither have I. Little ladder. Can't go in though. I've never seen these before. This would be a cool little service to drive, man. Bro, imagine if you're just like laying down, just chilling while the train's taking you to where you're going. That's so cool. Is it? I've never driven. I've never tried them. I don't know if I trust them. Not in Morocco, man. These are very cool. I've genuinely never seen these. Ah. And I think everything else is just normal. Even the way the doors open is cool. I haven't seen that on any other carriage. Yeah, these are then just your bog standard ones. Look, bro, you can come to the restaurant car, have some grub, and when your belly's nice and full, you just go for a lie down. This is sick. Obviously, it only really makes sense if we're going like a long journey. But for that, it's very cool. It looks like a place for wudu. I don't even know what my limit is. I'm not even paying attention. That is diabolical. I can't say I know what those things look like, bro. I'm not gonna ask how you know. I've told this map, don't give me driver information, and it doesn't, and then it randomly just gives me the information. Why? I've told you I don't want it. Everything's on the files, even the sinks. I don't know, man. I haven't been reading through them here and there, but I haven't, dedicated time for it. I don't need to look at them, bro. I don't need to look at them. I'd rather not. Six minutes, huh? As it stands on the map, I've got no idea why we're being held. There's nothing in front of us for miles. There's nothing behind us for a while either. For vibe seems like the only reasonable answer right now. They put in a lot of effort into that animation. Oh, there's no way. I really wouldn't mind doing like a proper tracks service. Hello, Radijets. Contact dispatcher. There's no one dispatching here at the moment. It's just a bot. Which you can't communicate with. (140 kilometers an hour VMAX). Crazy work. Thank you, Nabil, for the 1 bit. would be good to have AI to do that stuff if there's nobody at that spot. It would be, Ranager, it would be. But before they implement communication with the bot, they need to actually make them behave correctly first. They do struggle with that. I appreciate your charity, Nabil. Thank you. It all adds up.
SHP.
I noticed on the dragon run, it only activated at the last part of the run. That was quite cool.
Czubak.
Hello, Peacock. Is it possible to map TSW keys in SimRail? That is exactly what I have done. Well, I've done that for the reverser and the throttle. But the brakes I've left on the numpad. I found that I actually prefer that. Playing a little bit lazy with this one just because of how short it is. I might as well just leave the hard on at this point. I'm about to disappear soon. Sorry, Nabil. I remember when it took DTG years to replace the screenshots of the 204 the in-game store with the raw footage of TSW instead of... Bro, I didn't even know that was a thing. I did not even know that was a thing. That's a yikes. That is indeed a yikes. Right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick. I need to go again. And then we'll grab what we can grab. Missed out on a Pendolino. funnily enough, we're actually going to be right back in the tracks. I think it was 221. Oh, no, it definitely started with 144. I do. Of course I do. Of course I do, bro. The hell is this? Oh, it's this. I thought, bro, I saw the livery. I thought it was the tracks. Damn. He probably thinks it's me. He hasn't popped up on stream. Right, no idea how long this is meant to be, but let's go for it. We're just going to be driving through places as well. VMAX 80. Currently driving through Guinea Aviation. Okay. Second all stop due at 262 Cosworth. Okay, well, let's see how well I can do this then. Hello, lasagna. Right. No, just instrument lighting would be great. Air conditioning. I think everything else is fine. Change that to freight. Everything else is good.
Okay, Garmin.
Whoa!
Video speichern.
Why is that so loud, bro? I do not recall it being that loud. Do I need to reset my throttle? Bro, I do not recall it being that loud. I don't know why the volume suddenly like just gone through the roof. We are hauling nothing. When is this due to end? 4 o'clock. Jesus. Jesus. God damn. If it gets delayed, I could finish the stream, go for the school run, come back from the school run, come back into the game, and the service will still be active. Would be nice if I had the mirrors working. Not worth a frame hit though. Even now I'm at like 40 FPS. Let me you can see my face. I don't know when that emote's gonna come, if it ever will, bro. Realistically, next week will be your best bet. But even then, I can't make any promises, you know. I can't see where the next signal is. See a bunch of headlights. One 44221, so cause of dispatch, clear to Tunnel. Thank you very much for the information. Have a great shift. It was kind of cool just seeing the both of them posted up there. From afar, all I could see was headlights. Impulse is fine, it's the other ones I've got a problem with. Impulse actually kind of sounds cool. The others can get in the bin. Oh, I pressed the wrong one, I think. I just want to go back up. Bro, this map is trash today, man. Man tries that sky. How? There's a 60 limit somewhere here. What's a flashing yellow? 60. I'm not complaining about the words Vovoichev. I'm just exclaiming my hate for it. It does have dark energy, yeah. Nabil gets it, man. One 144-221 to Tunnel Dispatch. Sorry for the late reply. Thank you very much for the heads up. Have a good shift. Don't bring that BS over here, boss man. Wait, why is the limit 40? What are you talking about? It's 50, bro. How is it 40? The 40 was for that temporary speed limit. We've long passed that now. Why is it 50? Why is it 40? I don't think it's a. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory, boss. Is it a conspiracy theory that there's multiple Nabils? Yo, this map is going crazy. What am I watching right now? This thing has been broken all day. Oh, it's doing worse than the third rails, bro. Didn't think that was possible, but here we are. Enjoying it? Good, bro. It's a good route to enjoy, honestly. a base scenario crashing on the base GWE is crazy, bro. What is PS4 good for at this point? I don't get this gradient that we're on. You didn't know better back then, bro. Just like all the current PS4 players. You don't realize how bad your experience is until you experience something else. I know the camera's dead. Bro, you found out about mods late. But at least I'm assuming you understood from the get-go that mods were a PC thing. Whoops. Not just yet, not just yet, not just yet. Okay. I guess it's a different kind of struggle. Because you had understanding from the get-go that mods were for a system that you didn't have. At the age that I found out about mods, bro, in the era that I found out about mods, I would have killed for that information, man. I'm there losing my mind with my PS2, figuring out, bro, I plugged in the USB, why is it not? Why are the mods not showing up in my game? Just losing my mind. And I'm getting all my family to help me. My uncle, my mum, my dad. Wild, bro. They've got no idea about consoles anyway, as it is. How the hell are they going to have any clue about mods and why they're not showing up in my game? You don't know how many times I went through the process of putting the mod file on the USB stick, plugging it into my PS2, and then restarting my PS2, restarting it, deleting the file, reinstalling it, removing the USB stick. But bro, you don't understand, bro. It was a real like I remember it so it had such an effect on me that I remember it so clearly. And obviously when one mod wouldn't work, I'm trying a different one, I'm trying a different one, I'm trying a different one. I just wanted a Rolls Royce Phantom in my GTA, bro. That's all I wanted. I don't think so, not with a PS2. Unless, I mean, my PS2 is jailbroken anyway. As I was playing the Moroccan, I was buying games from Morocco, 50p. $50p, bro. Like what, 70 cents? 75 cents? Euros? What do you mean, were they real games? Yeah, they were real games, of course. But they wouldn't last. Like the CD would last me like 6-7 months, and then they would just stop working. So then basically it was like every year we went to Morocco, I was buying GTA again. GTA San Andreas was the main one that I wanted. I didn't really care about anything else. The only real game I had that I was playing often was Gran Turismo 4. That's what I can remember. Gran Turismo 4 at that age. As I grew older, my friend gave me a platinum GTA San Andreas, so I finally had San Andreas like legit for the first time ever. And then I had the Getaway, Black Monday. Those were elite games. But yeah, I really didn't have many games in it. Bro, I've been pirating since I was born, bro. I just didn't know it. I had some PS1 games, legit. I had the Italian Job. I feel like there was something else as well, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, look at this audio repetition. Yuck. Ugh. That's vile. GTA Casablanca, bro. I'm pretty sure even with those covers, because they had covers of like GTA Morocco and stuff, I don't think they would have had the mod, man. Not for PS2. Audio repetition 230 or 32 audio limit. That's ridiculous, man. It's funny. A lot of the things that TSW is mocked for, SimRail has the exact same issues. How would you even operate this in real life? With one hand? With both hands? How the hell would you turn this? Simplified, I'm pretty sure. But maybe I put them to disabled, I don't know. It's like if they're simplified, they might as well just be disabled. I haven't been drinking enough water this last couple of weeks. I hope Sammy's okay. I haven't heard from him in a while. I think he was only meant to be gone for a week. I haven't forgotten about it, bro. Them lot love sending notifications. Every single day notification. I haven't forgotten about it, man. Maybe I'll jump back on it after my break. I don't know, man. I would like to. I would like to. I would like to. It's definitely not that I don't want to play it. Beat the devs. Talking of beat the devs, I finally downloaded Ascendant because apparently, like they've like servers are open now for beta, like properly, not just on weekends. So I've downloaded it. As whether I'm gonna play it or not, I don't know. I have some time. I have some free time tomorrow morning before I go out. We'll see. I've been wanting to play the bus, I'm not gonna lie. I might jump back on that tomorrow. Just give it a little test. See how things are feeling with that mod as well. I hear that, man. I hear that. I still haven't done any Aculock stuff on Subway Sim. Hamburg I need to update for play on mute because you just drive the electric bus. I need to update the Hamburg DLC. They updated it a few weeks ago. I haven't updated the file yet. You need to show me how you did it. I like this little country line. Bro, those mountains, those hills in the distance are really giving me Morocco vibes. With like the poles at the top. In Morocco, it would be the windmills, not the windmills, turbines. But this is close enough. I really want to play this in VR. I know I keep banging on about it. But I really want to try this in VR, man. I think it would be a really cool experience. Probably would suck for performance though. Random cows along the tracks. I feel like that's more like an India type of thing. What does R mean? Sound horn workers ahead. I heard someone for like a brief second. No comment. احسن لي أن نقول ويلو. I'm so happy you understand Darija, bro. It really sucks trying to communicate with Moroccans that don't speak Moroccan. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Don't tell me you're Moroccan, man. Or like Moroccans that are ashamed to speak it. I've always found that super annoying. I don't know how many Moroccans you know in Germany, bro, but here, growing up, either they couldn't speak it or they could, but like didn't want to. They didn't want anyone hearing them speak Moroccan. It's not like I'm speaking Shul. If I'm speaking Shul, then I understand, bro. I understand that you don't want people to hear you speaking. But it's regular Darija, man. The Shulh alphabet is nuts, bro. It's hieroglyphics. I've always been fascinated by it. Not fascinated, but I've always just been like, I don't know. Like, what the hell? It's literally just hella symbols. Barely any. There's bare Moroccans in Germany, bro. It just depends on where you are. You know how many like cars I see with German plates in Morocco during the summer? Obviously, I don't know, maybe things have changed in it, but growing up, bro, German, Belgian, and Dutch. In the summer. I don't know, man. Maybe Jadida's just not popping as much as Tanja. What can I say, bro? Game's the game. It is a Tanja thing, bro. Multicultural in that. When I was in Egedid, I didn't see any as well. The only plates I saw that went Moroccan were English plates. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's better for immersion. I'm not slowing down to 20, bro. You're joking. So slow down so you can go at 20 you can go at a snail's pace for literally 30 centimeters and then back up to line speed. Come on, man. You're joking. It can't, surely, bro. Surely, man. At that point, if a train has to go at 20 kilometers an hour, why is the train even driving over that? Like one of those areas in transport in what's it called? Trans-Siberian Railway Sim. That game's legendary, man. I forgot about these little restarts, but they come at the perfect time now. What happened to that game, man? I uninstalled it, but like, I wonder if any updates have come for it. Oh yeah, AC Evo received another update today. I do want to drive the M2 low key, and maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I don't know. It's either the bus or that game. Also, I got a key. I got a key for this. Apparently, it's like some old school game. This is crazy, bro. I got a key for this. This is crazy. I'll check the price of it now. Actually, because I own it, will it tell me the price? Okay. No. What? No. Nah, bro. It's mostly positive as well. Bro said £33.50, bro. That's like 36 euros, 37 euros. Roblox is free. Roblox is free indeed. Simulation game, railroad management, urban development. Oh, bro, it's like a 2000 and something game. It says 2024, but I was reading through. Hold on. Yeah, HA9 in its current form is a 15-year-old game. So what's that? 15 years old. That's as old as like Euro Truck. That's like Euro Truck American Truck Sim territory. 15 years. The A stands for autism. I've been a player of A Train since the first version came out in the UK in the early 90s. This game feels like it was made correctly within an hour. Apparently, it's a good simulation in terms of like management. It's a good simulation from what the reviews are saying. I mean, mostly positive. It speaks for itself, bro. Early 90s checks out as well, but wow. £33. Hello, Mark. How you doing? £33, bro. That's just something else, man. I think I will play it, man. I'll make a video on it. I'll make a video in it just like to honor the fact that the developers gave me a key, but wow, man. £33. That's quite something, man. That's quite something. Yes, Mark. We played it yesterday, mate. But I think you left the stream as we were playing it. And yeah, man. Haven't played this yet, but I look forward to it. It looks fun. It looks fun. You didn't get to play it, did you, last time? I still got a spare key to give away, but I don't think I'll be doing that. Really, Mark? That is a shame. Well, the East Coastway one, a remaster should be coming out. Oh no, you did play it. The East Coastway remaster should be coming out at some point soon. The construction set. Wait, for this game? Oh, oh. It's £2 cheaper. But I can't. It's not a DLC. It's like a standalone thing. What is this? The music's killing me, bro. Like what? You make your own trains or what? Seven stream streak, sorry, Mark. Nice one, mate. The soundtrack side A is £20.99. Soundtrack side B is also £20.99. Look, the construction plus the soundtracks is £57, and then the main game is £33. I don't know what to say, bro. I have no idea what to say. Side B includes a total of 40 songs, including 38 songs that are new to A-Train DS, to A-Train All Aboard Tourism, and the BGM of Train Construction. Look, they have all the songs here. Look at that. Sheesh. There's a whole album, bro. It's a whole album. No reviews. I can't, bro. Why can't I click these reviews? Oh, because they're not in my language, probably. Does this one have reviews? No. Does the construction have reviews? A good game. It is a good game. Let me achieve the goals which could not be implied in A Train 9. I hope A9 TC could improve and add more items in the future. Bro, they sent it to me. They sent me the key. How else would I know about something like this? Oh, not the Stranger Things DLC. Wow, man, that's quite something. That's quite something. It's the biggest mystery. I mean, like, some games really do have great soundtracks, but to go and buy them, that's something else, man. That really is something else. It doesn't look like COD is streaming. I'll leave it there, man. I'll leave it there. Keep an eye out on Discord for the schedule for next week. We do obviously have our Saturday reaction stream finally, so that should be fun. 2:30 p.m. for that one. But for gaming, we'll be back next week, or I don't know, whenever. No, you'll listen to the songs inside the game, innit? I assume, like it unlocks them in the game, maybe. I don't know, or maybe you just play them as you play the songs on your computer as you're listening, as you're playing the game. I don't know, bro. You're asking me, bro. I ain't got a clue. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this stream as much as I've enjoyed streaming it. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next one, peace out. Thank you, Nabil.